Well, first I want to say thank you to Ellen for inviting me to Malaysia. I'm very excited to be back in the region. As some of you may know, I lived in Asia for a couple of years. I lived in Hong Kong and I lived in China. And I currently live in San Francisco and I have the privilege of leading the beauty category at Shaklee in Pleasanton. And I've been with the company for 1 month.
Wow! Yes. So we're so happy that Shaklee Corporation, we take every product that we bring in seriously. So we have, Roger has found all these wonderful people who are experts in the skincare industry, right? And allowed them and flew them here today so that we can share with you all the wonderful things and the science behind skincare, yeah? Youth. So Virginie, you've been in the market, the beauty industry for like 20 over years, right? In a lot of, handling many top brands like Estée Lauder,
Givenchy, Yves Saint Laurent, La Mer,
okay.
Jo Malone in Malaysia.
Right. So, what, honestly, when you joined Shaklee and you were informed of youth, and having that background of all these big brands in the market, how do you think youth compares?
I think it's amazing and it's so unique. I've never experienced a brand like this. So thank you, Chris. Thank you to everyone that works in research and development and product development because they put together an amazing collection of products, and I'm very proud to represent Shaklee today and to work with all those experts on the future launches for the brand. I think one of the main points of difference for me, I've worked with wonderful brands who make women look beautiful every day. So there is a bad product out there, and I'm very proud of the work that I've done with other brands. But all the brands are really focused on making you look beautiful now. It's all about the look. Whereas Shaklee is really focused first on your health. And the fact that there are nutrition experts really helps them develop formulas that are really good for your body, really good for your skin, and are going to give you long-term results. Also, in other brands that I've worked with, we are always comparing women to supermodels. So they tell you, you're going to look beautiful like this girl in the magazine. And it's very unrealistic because the most beautiful person in the world for me is not a supermodel, it's my mother. And the day I had a little girl, she became the most beautiful human being in the universe for me. So being compared to supermodels, I always found was kind of depressing because I'm never going to spend 5 hours getting my makeup, every day. And then eventually, when the pictures are in the magazine, they get retouched. So they're not real. I want to work with a brand that really helps women who are real, authentic, hardworking, like everyone at Shaklee, look their best every day. So this is my mission.
Fantastic. It's really excellent. And to hear more about youth and the science behind youth, let us welcome Mr. KYROU. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, Shaklee. Chris has also been in the beauty industry for over 20 years. Shaklee office is in San Francisco, Pleasanton, but Chris is based out of New York. Because a lot of the most of the beauty companies are all from New York, so the hub is there. So he's based out of New York, and he's here with us today. We're so excited. And did you know that Chris is also co-inventor of many of the patents, beauty, skincare patents around the world, right? So we're so excited that we have Chris KYROU here with us.
Good afternoon, Shaklee family. It's wonderful to be here.
All right, now, it's to you, and let's talk about youth.
It's all about live younger, longer. So it's really an amazing line, as I said a couple of minutes earlier, and it promises to make us a decade younger. That's an amazing promise.
Absolutely. You know, we knew our youth products had the potential to transform how people saw themselves, but we wanted to be able to prove it. And that led to our discovery that youth could actually help your skin look and act younger.
So a lot of companies make a lot of promises. You read them all in the magazines, you see them on TV. But Shaklee never says anything it cannot prove. That's part of our brand DNA. It's safe, it's proven, it's guaranteed. So what does it really mean?
Absolutely. You know, so many companies in the market today promise skin that looks 10 years younger, 20 years younger. But we spent a lot of time researching the scientific proof behind these brands, and the reality is there's not much in the way of scientific proof. But at Shaklee, we never make a promise we can't keep. Right, Shaklee family? Yes! And I'm proud to say that Shaklee's once again setting the standard for the quality of scientific research it puts behind its products with youth. Absolutely. We backed our new youth products with objective clinical research that guarantees that everybody that uses our youth products will experience younger looking skin. And the way we prove that is with the Skin Age Index.
Skin Age Index. So when I joined Shaklee, that's one of the first things you taught me about. It's unique, it's proprietary to Shaklee. No other company has that. And it took a lot of work, a lot of long years of research to put this Skin Age Index together and be able to measure and give us really tangible data to prove that we can all look a decade younger.
So what we did was, we put our Shaklee Nutrition hat on a beauty product. Shaklee Nutrition, we all have the science, we have the proof. And we have bukti semua mesti ada because we're talking about nutrition. So in developing a skincare, this same concept of proof, we put it in our skincare, right?
That's right. That's right. The Skin Age Index was clinically developed by world-class skin experts and dermatologists in the USA. And they came up with a way to measure the actual age of your skin based on the presence of 10 key signs of aging. Things like wrinkles, pore size, evenness of skin tone, fairness, just to name a few. And the reason we got really excited about the Skin Age Index is it provided us a very objective way to measure whether youth could actually shift women's skin to a younger age. And we're the first brand in the marketplace to use the Skin Age Index to put our products to the test in such an objective and scientific way. And we're the only ones using the Skin Age Index.
All right.
You know, the clinical test results on youth are just remarkable, proving that you really can look younger longer. Let's take a look at the results.
100%? I've never seen that number ever before.
Absolutely. You know, women started to show an improvement in their skin in as early as 1 week, but by 4 weeks, every woman in the clinical study, 100% of women, had measurably younger looking skin as measured by the Skin Age Index. Truly remarkable claim.
Ini bukti ya, bukan cakap-cakap saja. It's really proof.
And they're real women, they're not supermodels.
Yeah.
That's right.
I like that.
And you heard Roger say, with continued use, 2/3 of women actually shifted their skin age into a younger decade. Now, when you look at this chart, you saw Roger show this chart, but we're so excited about the results, we're going to show it again. Each of these dots on the chart represent the Skin Age Index of each woman in our clinical study before using youth. Where did the dots go for these women after using youth? Again, 2/3 of women shifting their skin age into a younger decade. Truly remarkable results, proving the power of our new youth line.
We should start a new dance.
Yeah.
The youth dance.
And, you know, Virginie said it, and I can tell you as well, you know, I've seen many, many clinical studies during my 20 years developing skincare products, and it's rare, very rare, that you see an improvement in any skin parameter in 100% of women.
Wow.
So when you see that kind of result, you know you have a breakthrough product, and that's what we knew we had with you. And each of the products in the youth regimen were designed to work together to provide these amazing results. The longer you use the youth regimen, the better your results get.
Right. So I shouldn't stop at 30 days. I should continue.
Yeah, so most companies usually don't like to talk about their secrets. So I want you to tell us everything you know about the youth complex.
Yes. So the secret behind our amazing results is our youth complex. Our youth complex is on the cutting edge of anti-aging research. And it was awarded 8 patents and patents pending. 8 patents and patents pending. It works at the cellular level of the skin to actually help your skin cells act younger.
So how does it do that?
Well, you know, when you look deep within the skin, there's actually cellular processes in the skin that are responsible for keeping the skin healthy and youthful looking that start to fail. Let me name a few of them. First, our skin cell renewal rate. Skin cell renewal is the ability of our skin to replace old, damaged cells with fresh, youthful new cells. That rate of renewal slows down dramatically as we age, and when that happens, our skin loses its fairness, its softness, its radiance and youthful glow. In addition, our skin cells don't have the energy they need, they don't get the nutrients that they need to act in a youthful manner. And third, our cells produce less collagen and elastin, and when that happens, it leads to wrinkles and loss of firmness in our skin. So our youth complex was really designed to work at the cellular level in the skin to help support these critical functions and help restore youthful skin.
And obviously all of those processes, those aging processes, apply to women and to men.
Absolutely, women and men. And I should also mention that many of these cellular processes start to break down early in life, as early as our 20s. So it's never too early to start with a very good anti-aging regimen like youth, even in your 20s.
And it's the same for different ethnicity, whether you are Caucasian, Asian?
Absolutely. You know, we wanted to make sure that the results of youth translated across skin tones, men and women, so we really did design the clinical studies with both Asian skin tones, Caucasian skin tones, to make sure that everybody experienced the benefits, and they did.
Okay.
So the youth complex, which you're going to tell us more about, is something that over time keeps on working. So the more you use it, the younger you're going to look. But you're going to start seeing results really fast.
Absolutely. And you know, I should mention that true to Shaklee, the youth complex is botanically based, and it's powered by nature. It contains a powerful blend of natural derived ingredients and vitamins, and we'll talk about a few of them that work at the cellular level in the skin.
So
first, we have an apple stem cell extract that helps accelerate that skin cell renewal that we talked about to a more youthful rate. Secondly, we have a lotus japonicus extract that's been shown to help signal cells to produce more collagen and elastin in the skin. And thirdly, we have a Schisandra chinensis fruit extract. This is a medicinal herb that's actually been used in Chinese traditional medicine for thousands of years for its health benefits.
And do you know what other Shaklee product has got Schisandra chinensis? DGX, yeah, DGX. So, Shaklee is really living in harmony with nature. Beauty inside out. You can take it and you can put it on your face.
Absolutely, and we showed that our Schisandra chinensis fruit extract can really help energize the skin and provide those skin cells the energy they need to act in a youthful manner. But in addition, all of the products in the youth regimen contain a complex of our muscadine grape extract. That's a patent-pending technology that's exclusive to Shaklee. Only we have this muscadine grape extract.
And we all know where muscadine grape extract is?
Vivix, that's right. You know, we really applied many, many years of nutritional research and expertise to skincare, and we developed this unique muscadine grape extract to bring the benefits, the protection benefits to skin. It's really been demonstrated to provide protection against the damaging effects of the environment. And of course, we have our Vital Repair Plus complex, again, multiple patents on that technology to help fight free radicals in the skin.
And it's in all the products, right?
It's in every single step of the products. And so we wanted to make sure that as you used each product in the regimen, that you weren't only getting the functional benefits of the product, like cleansing and moisture, but you were getting a skin rejuvenation effect with every step in the regimen.
Wow. So that's also very unique to Shaklee, because a lot of companies who have active ingredients don't actually put them in every single product. They tend to put the best ingredients in the serum, but they don't actually put those active ingredients in products like toners and cleansers. So we're very fortunate that we can deliver all those skincare benefits with every step, and every step adds up and builds on the benefit of the Youth Complex and the Vital Repair Complex.
Absolutely, and in addition, we concentrated the level of the Youth Complex ingredients in our Youth Activating Serum. We formulated it with 10 times the concentrations of the Youth Complex. This is the powerhouse product in the regimen.
Serum.
So what kind of clinical results can you share with us?
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about clinical results without compromise and what we mean by that. You know, we really proved with this new youth line that you don't have to sacrifice safety and purity for effectiveness. You know, when you look at the skincare market today, it covers a full spectrum of different brands and different companies. On one side of the spectrum, you have brands that claim to be all natural, 100% natural, but you know, what we hear from women is when they use these products, it's great, they feel confident that they're putting natural products on their skin, but they really don't see much in the way of results. But then on the other end of the spectrum, you have products that claim to deliver strong results, but they rely almost completely on questionable and harmful ingredients to deliver those results. It seems like nobody's really hit that sweet spot where safety meets results.
So yeah.
Until now. Youth really delivers clinical results without compromise, and by that I mean simply the products truly work, and we didn't have to rely on all the questionable chemicals and ingredients that you find in so many products in the market today.
Which means there's no parabens, no
Sulfates, absolutely.
And
yeah, we designed the entire youth line to be 100% vegan, 100% cruelty-free, and we've restricted the use of thousands of ingredients that have any kind of questionable safety profile across the entire line.
I think for all of us, it makes it much easier to present youth to the Shaklee family. In my career, a lot of times, especially now that I have 2 daughters, I want to share my products with my daughters. And obviously, you don't want children, teenagers, to put anything on their face that would be harmful. So just like you described, I've tried to go with natural, organic brands, and not only was I disappointed with the results, but also a lot of people don't realize that when you're putting a pure natural extract, you can have an allergic reaction to it. So it's safer, but it doesn't mean it's efficient, and it doesn't mean that it's actually good for you. Reactions happen even with natural product. And then when you go to more technology products, then you start reading the ingredients and the list looks very scary. You don't know what they are, you don't know how safe they are. So the same way at Shaklee, we always guarantee that we're using safe products and safe formulas when we talk about nutrition, because we know you have to ingest it, it's going to be part of your body. We wanted to make sure we had the same level of safety and confidence that those products are safe for you. And that means banning a lot of ingredients that a lot of other brands are using today.
Absolutely, that's a great point, Virginie. And you know, when you think about the level of scientific rigor we put on in demonstrating the efficacy of the product with the Skin Age Index, we put the same high level of scientific rigor on the safety testing. Every product in the Youth 4-step regimen is dermatologist tested, non-comedogenic, hypoallergenic, suitable for sensitive skin, and ophthalmologist tested.
so we can all use with confidence.
Well, it was tested on Roger also, and Sloan.
So, you know, we really designed the youth regimen to be a simple 4-step regimen. Why don't we move over and start talking about each of the products?
Okay, great.
Let's have a look.
So, step 1 in our youth regimen is the Luminous Gel Oil Cleanser. Now, you know, cleansing is often an underrated step in any regimen. It's arguably the most important step in any regimen because unless you rid the skin surface of dead skin cells and impurities, the treatment products that follow aren't going to get into the skin and do what they really need to do at the end of the day. So we designed this cleanser to really be very efficient at that task. First of all, it's a unique texture. It's a combination between a gel cleanser and an oil cleanser, which makes it very efficient at removing makeup and impurities from the skin. It's soap-free. It's pH balanced, so it won't strip the essential moisture out of your skin, so that's very unique as well. And the product contains a unique exfoliating algae extract, which gently exfoliates the surface of the skin to get rid of those dead skin cells that we talked about. So it really does an efficient job of preparing your skin for the treatment products that are going to follow.
What I also love about it is actually the packaging. When Roger was talking this morning about the fact that the line looks really beautiful, there was a lot of attention put into the design as well. So instead of having a regular flip cap, which usually is what you find on cleansers, we have one that you have to twist on or off. So that means you can leave it on top of your vanity in your bathroom. You can just put the right dosage. You're not going to use a lot of it. A tube lasts a long way. That's why we talk about a 60-day regimen. So even though you're supposed to use that twice a day, we make sure that you don't use too much of it. And it's really going to spread on your skin. It's very smooth. It's very pleasant. I love the natural fragrance as well. And the fact that it doesn't strip. A lot of people think that cleansing their skin means really stripping it and scrubbing it. And actually when you do that, you do a lot of harm to your skin because you're pulling it, you're taking away some of the natural oils, and really a more gentle way of cleansing your skin is preferable. And if I may share a few beauty tips, because one of the things that I've been asked a lot in the last month is, what do I do with makeup? Does it take off my makeup? It absolutely removes makeup. But if you are using eye makeup, especially the mascaras, the long-lasting ones, the waterproof ones, long-lasting eyeliners, or long-lasting lipstick formulas, you should still use an eye makeup remover, because those formulas today are very harsh on your skin, and this is very gentle. So it will clean your skin, it will remove makeup, but still use an eye makeup remover. And definitely use it, obviously, at the end of the day, but use it in the morning as well.
Right.
So you can prepare your skin for the rest of your treatment and look refreshed.
I've used it, and a lot of us who've used it, who love this product, is because after you wash, it doesn't have that tight, shock feeling, right? Your skin is soft and supple.
Great, so let's then move to step 2. This is our Perfecting Skin Toner. Now, the toner kind of picks up where the cleansing step left off, and it also starts the treatment aspect of the regimen. It helps remove any leftover cleanser or any excess dead skin cells that the cleansing step might not have gotten. So this also has that gentle exfoliating algae inside.
It's like a double cleansing?
Absolutely. But in addition, this really starts to nourish and treat your skin. So we have a green algae and Terra tree extract in there that's rich in phytonutrients that really help start to nourish the skin to prepare it for step 3, which we'll talk about in a minute.
So for me, it's the first time that I'm using a toner that does all those 3 things: exfoliating, hydrating, and nourishing. And then I use it, obviously, tapping my skin with a cotton pad, but I'm borrowing a technique from the gentleman. So men should also use this product, but they used to splash aftershave on their face. So you can absolutely do that. Especially right now in the US, it's winter time. It's very dry, it's very cold, and my skin always needs extra hydration. So instead of putting it on a cotton pad, right now what I do is actually put it in the palm of my hand, and I just do it like the guys, I splash it on my face, and it feels amazing. And on my neck, I forgot. That's my little trick.
Right. The fragrance is very gentle. Is it? I understand it's very natural.
It's a natural fragrance. That's right. We only put a natural fragrance across the entire line.
Right.
Yeah. So step 3 in the regimen is our youth activating serum. As I mentioned before, this is the most concentrated product in the regimen, the most powerful step in the regimen. It's really delivering those anti-aging benefits deep within the skin. It starts accelerating that skin cell renewal process and stimulating your skin to produce those collagen and elastin proteins that it needs for youthful skin.
So one thing to note also about this type of packaging, it comes in an airless pump. So why airless? Because it's so concentrated, 10 times the level of active ingredients. So we're protecting the formula from the sun and the light by having this type of packaging, and also being able to just deliver the right amount of product that you might use. Because it contains retinol, one of the things that we advise to everyone who has not used their formula with retinol before, especially one with such a high concentration, is to test it first. So test it on a patch, probably around here, close, to your jaw, and test it the first night. See how your skin reacts. It's absolutely natural and normal for your skin sometimes to experience the effects of transformation. Retinol is gonna speed the production of collagen and elastin. It's really gonna give your skin a boost. So when that happens, if you've never used retinol before, your skin might go through a period of transition. You might feel a little bit of irritation or redness, and you're not sure what's happening. What's happening is actually the product is doing what it needs to be doing. But don't use it every day. For the first couple of weeks when you are using it for the first time, we recommend that you start at night, and that you might start every other night or 3 times a week. So do it at your own pace until you get to a daily regimen.
So it's always best to start a little bit slowly and add on as our skin gets used to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think that's a great point, because the reality is, everybody's skin is different. So to your point, some will have to start slower than others. Absolutely.
Okay.
So let's then move to step 4 during the daytime. Here is our Youth Age Defense Moisturizer with SPF 50 sun protection. Now, many of you in the audience might be saying, SPF 50, that sounds so high, why would I use SPF 50 every day? And there was a reason that we developed a higher SPF product for Asia than we did for our US market. I don't know if you knew this, but the average UV index in Malaysia, whether you're in Penang, KL, or JB, it doesn't matter. The average UV index in this country is in the high to very high range every month of the year. Every month of the year. UV index is, simply put, a direct reflection of the amount of UV damage your skin is getting on a daily basis. So we made sure to develop this product with broad spectrum SPF 50 sun protection so that your skin was well protected during the day.
Right.
Sun damage is one of the leading causes, if not the leading cause, of aging of the skin. And then we also built into the formulation a naturally derived marine polymer, which actually acts like a film, a shield on your skin to prevent particulates from pollution from adhering on your skin. So it also has that built-in pollution protection as well.
So I love that. So the Age Defense Moisturizer SPF 50 is specially developed for this part of the world.
Absolutely.
Don't you guys love it? Yeah, now Shaklee is having products for this part of the world, suitable for us. Yeah. So in other, where you have the 4 seasons and where the UV is not so high, yeah, where pancaran matahari tak begitu strong, dia orang ada SPF 30. Tapi untuk Malaysia, for us here, where the UV is much higher, we must make sure we have the sun protection. That's why we have the SPF 50. And this product will come to you in 2 to 3 weeks' time.
Great.
One of the things to remember as well is getting sun protection is not only necessary when you are doing outdoors activities, which is one of the things I thought was the #1 reason why I should be using it. But I've learned along the years that actually the incidental sun exposure, when you're walking down the street, when you're going to the playground with your children, when you're driving your car, is actually the #1 cause of sun damage and aging. So even though you might not be, doing fitness exercises outdoors every day, the minute you're walking outside, especially in Malaysia, you should have an SPF product on your face. So that applies to everyone in the audience.
Absolutely. So step 4 during the nighttime is our Advanced Renewal Night Cream. And this product really contains our youth complex ingredients again to really make sure that you're not only nourishing your skin at night, but also helping your skin repair itself at night as well.
Looks so yummy.
It's very light. It doesn't block your pores. Absorbs very fast.
Great. You like it?
Love it.
You like it. So that's our core 4-step regimen. Okay, it's 4 simple steps. And then we developed an additional step, a 5th step, which is actually an extra specialty treatment that you can add to your regimen if you're really looking to help improve the appearance of skin discolorations or unevenness of skin tone. Each of these capsules actually delivers 20% pure vitamin C to the skin. That's a very high concentration, it's a very potent product. The reason it's in a capsule is because pure vitamin C is actually very unstable in the presence of air and moisture. So those capsules actually protect the vitamin C to make sure you're getting a pure dose each time you use the product.
So 20% concentration is the highest I ever seen in my career.
The highest?
Absolutely. Most companies are usually using 10 as a maximum or less. And if you go to a dermatologist, they will usually give you a prescription for about 15%. So this is the most concentration ever, and it's also obviously the most efficacious.
Absolutely. And I should add, don't worry when you throw away the shell of the capsule because it's 100% plant-based and it's 100% biodegradable because we're Shaklee, right? So feel free to throw it away, it's okay.
So many good things on our skin.
I have a little secret for you.
Okay, secret.
Yes. So vitamin C is also, because it's highly concentrated, a type of ingredient that your skin will take time to get used to. So in my particular case, one of the way I use it is actually I mix it with the night cream and I use it as a mask. So on the nights that I don't do the serum, I use vitamin C, I pop one little capsule, I mix it in the palm of my hand with my night cream, and then I apply it, and it's my night mask. So when I wake up, my skin is not only smoother because it's been hydrated, but it's also brighter, it's more radiant. And that's one of the things that I do during the spring whitening season, because I lived in Asia and I've learned a lot from my Asian friends. And in the winter time, your skin tends to look dull. So I like to do it anytime between February and March, but you can do that obviously in Malaysia throughout the year. So just mix it up the first time and use it as a night cream or as a mask and see how your skin adapts to it. And then if you want to do it more than once a week, do it 2-3 times, and that's what we're recommending as well in the sets that you've prepared.
Okay, so what we could do to slowly introduce the highly efficacious products to our skin, okay? Because semua serum and CNE very effective, right? Highly efficacious. So to introduce it slowly so that our skin gets used to it, kita boleh selang-selang hari. One day guna serum, one day guna CNE. right? Because if your skin is not used to it, sekali guna semua, you're a bit shocked lah, kan? So we have to slowly introduce the products to the skin. Faham?
So another selling tips, because we've been working together, is obviously when you get your friends together in your house, they're first going to look at you. So using Shaklee Youth every day is going to give you a gorgeous skin. So it's the best testimonial that the product actually works. But when you are demonstrating with a friend, use always the same hand, because at the end of your demonstration, they're going to compare. And if you can see it on the camera, it's not that easy, but the hand that's being moisturized and treated with Shaklee Youth is going to actually look very different than the side that hasn't. And it's basically the same thing that happens to your face.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a nice trick.
Can we do a half face?
You could do half face, but actually, if you want to use less product and make your kit last longer, and you also, a lot of people are going to come to your house and they're going to have their makeup on.
Right.
So maybe they don't want to take everything off, so it's easier to do it on the hands.
And plus, that's only 5 years younger if you can have it.
We want 10 years younger. Okay.
That's one way to do it. One thing also not to forget, it's not just the face, but the neck is really important, and your hands. So, one of these days we're going to work, Chris, on the hand cream together.
Absolutely.
But until then, you can absolutely use, any of the product on your hands, and it will, especially actually the SPF. I would recommend that you put it on your hands as well.
Especially if you're driving.
If you're driving, you're going to have beautiful hands.
Right. Okay.
Great. So this is our youth line, 4 simple steps. We have the additional C&E step. So Shaklee family, are you excited about our breakthrough in skincare? Yeah! Fantastic. Well, I'm sure many of you want to hear much more about the science behind our youth line. I'll be on a road show the next 3 days. I hope to see many of you. I'll be sharing a lot more details behind youth. Okay, but for now, thank you, Shaklee family.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Virginie and Chris. Thank you. Thank you, Virginie. Thank you, Chris.